Let me just say this. One thing that I love about an underdog is that no one would have suspected they would be the next winner, the next top dog. And you know what else I love about an underdog? They clap for everyone else. They kind of stay in the shadows, observing, taking it in. People doubt them, they doubt their potential, their power. And they just sit back. They don't retaliate. They just sit and they like let the doubt, let the loud noise in the back kind of just fuel them up because they know, and they know that they soon will be the one that is in front of everyone. And they so humble about it. And I can really speak that because I see myself as an underdog, you know? Like, and another thing is like I see that for who I'm speaking to today. You are underdog. People like have not even truly even got to experience the full potential of you. And my goodness, the moment that they do get a little taste of who it is that you are, they're gonna be envy for one. Because one thing about them underdogs, they don't suspect you to be the winner, but when you start winning, because it's something about people when you are a little too humble. The people who are not, they kind of got like some type of like entitlement. You know what I mean? And then you come in the game and just completely take over because it's not like you just starting from like from fresh on from scratch. You are starting from a point where you like got all your information, you have taken all the lessons, you have taken all the doubt and the overlooked and let it fill you up. So when you come out your shell, when you come out from the shadows and into the spotlight where you are deserved to be, where you belong, that's why it comes off so naturally. You know what I mean? And people would envy that because when you step into the spotlight, it's going to be home. You know what I mean? And some other people, they working years, working all their life to do what it is that you do naturally. And they would envy that of you. They would be very jealous of that. So I'm hearing like jealousy around underdogs. And I'm also sensing underdog come from like a toxic trauma bond childhood, where peacemaking was a survival tactic that you had to do. You know what I mean? Um, dim your light, you know what I mean? Smaller yourself to like just to survive, just to get through to the next day as you was growing up. But now I'm sensing with you being a full adult, you have taken like so much of your power back from that. Like your childhood no longer controls you. You know what I mean? So now it's you're ready. You're completely ready. Let's get into these cards because I'm definitely sensing this is an underdog that I'm talking to. And it take one to know one. Okay, you hear me? mm, Maybe like you was in a mental trap. Cause that's one thing a lot of underdogs go through where they kind of like in between where they want to be seen and when they still kind of want to be hidden. You know what I mean? So maybe you like having to make a decision where it's like, okay, it's time to get out of the darkness. It's time to be seen. It's time to be put into the spotlight. It's time to show these people exactly who I always been. You know what I mean? And then I'm kind of sensing that the childhood trauma or the survival instincts that you had to kind of just get through, you having to like clear that from your nervous system, clear that from your mind so that you can succeed into what it is that you truly are desired and called to do. Because I'm hearing that this underdog that I'm speaking to, you have a really big calling. You know what I mean? And it's not going to leave. You will be 80 years old and it's still going to be on your spirit because that's what your spirit has came here to do. Okay? So this decision that you kind of battling with being seen and being hidden, I get it. And maybe you're an introvert. That could be another thing. This underdog's an introvert. Having to clear out old energies, bad habits, Like I said, those survival trauma bonds that you had to do, you got to clear that out. Surrounded around people that kind of keep you on this chain of you being small so that it makes them feel bigger, is what I'm sensing. And you're going to have to like just chainsaw that chain, babe. You're going to let it go. You have to cut them off because it's not growing you, it's holding you back. And this can also be, I don't want to say a relationship, but maybe like you had this is for like a very specific person, but maybe like a relationship kind of kept you small and made you kind of, and you was like the underdog in your relationship, and then now someone like, what I'm trying to say, like you in this relationship, you would be the superstar, but they wanted to be the big star. You see how I was stuttering? But they wanted to be the big star, and it was like they felt like it was not enough room for both of y'all to shine because they knew that once you really start popping your ish, you would like bruise their ego. I don't know what it came through, but that definitely did come through. You are the musician. You have everything that you need to really bring your dreams and your desires to come to fruition. You know what I mean? Like it's destined for you to create the life and the dream that you see for yourself. Maybe you kind of had a time where things kind of shooking you up, and it maybe a time where something really kind of made you feel like this gonna be the last time someone overlooked me. This gonna be the last time I would ever feel like I'm not worthy to be in this room. And it kind of like it hurt your feelings. It hurt your feelings, but I'm like I'm sensing that your old identity got burnt down that day. Whatever situation that was, it that's the old you that died that day. And now I'm sensing the new you is being built up from the ashes of your old identity. And I'm definitely sensing that your future self, your higher self, is smiling and is so happy and is cheering you on. If this resonating with you so far, please like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Wow. Ooh. Okay. Moving forward. You had to move forward from the old identity. You had to move forward from being fear of being seen because you had to be so small for most of your life just to keep friendships and love around. But now I'm sensing you completely letting all that go because I'm also sensing that you letting go. I'm hearing like you letting go of cups that was never filled. I'm like you leaving dry cups in the past. You know, you're just so ready to embark on this journey where it's like you see the light at the end of the tunnel. And that light at the end of the tunnel is your awakened self, your new self. You're so tired of being right here because you know you're not supposed to be right here anyways. And you're not in a survival mode no more. You're not. You're in a sense of where you're living. You're living. And what I said, this could be all steering just from childhood, survival mode from your childhood. But now you're not doing that. You're moving forward from that. And now you're in the moment where it's time to celebrate. It's time to get those victories. It's time for people to see you. Okay? I'm loving this for you. One more card for the collective. One more card for the collective. Wow. But the underdogs, we always win. Bye-bye. We always win. And it takes us a while to get to this place. Because we peacemakers, you know what I mean? And all that. But now, we're embarking on a new journey. And the victory is yours. Yep. This passion that you have, this purpose that you have, you are so ready to put the forth effort into working hard to continue to strive and to be successful into this. You're ready to take leadership into the big dog status. You're ready to be clapped for. You are ready to be seen. You're ready to let your spirit lead you to the victory. I love this for you. And I'm so happy for you because you truly do deserve this. And it's your time to win. It's your time to shine. It just is. Oh my goodness. And you laying down the whole survival defense mode. You laying it down. You see that it's no longer for you. It no longer serves you. You letting it go. And you're making so much room for the beautiful flowers to bloom that's within you. Oh, I'm Aries Bentley. I am cheering for you. The universe is cheering for you. And I will see you very, very soon.